Right, some breaking news. Serious concerns after the two VAR officials says that the decision contradicts any duty of care from the wards, their match officials. Sky Sports News have contacted the SFA for comments. You can get more on this story.
I can live with the fact, although I don't like it, that the referee follows the rule book, which is a clear shirt pull, and he was through to goal, so he would have scored. So that's a red card.
Ever seen? Where do you stand on this? Because look, I think people are very divided, on their opinion of VAR as a whole. But you look at the weekend and you kind of look at it and say, well, this is showing why it's needed.
I just sit back and I watched over the weekend the FA Cup, and it's just so ironic that we're sat here talking this time about not having VAR. We've spoken so much about having VAR in the game, and the reason we have it in the game is because it helps the referees get to the correct decision, whether they've given a correct decision or an incorrect decision. It helps them for the game to be played in the right manner. But I've just couldn't quite get over what we're seeing.
Tension exploded at Anfield as Liverpool FC were left furious following a dramatic VAR intervention during their clash with Nottingham Forest. What should have been a defining moment in the match instead turned into one of the most debated incidents of the Premier League season. The controversy centered around Alexis Allister, whose goal was ruled out for a suspected handball in the build-up. Initially, celebrations erupted around Anfield, with fans believing the Reds had found their breakthrough. But after a lengthy VAR check, the decision was overturned, leaving players stunned and supporters in disbelief. In a season where every point matters in the fiercely competitive Premier League title race, moments like this can define campaigns. Replays showed minimal contact, sparking heated debate among pundits and fans alike. Was it deliberate? Did it clearly influence play? Or was it another example of VAR applying the letter of the law without considering the spirit of the game? The spotlight has once again fallen on officiating standards and the role of Professional Game Match Officials Limited, PGMOL. Liverpool supporters argue that consistency remains a major issue, especially in high-stakes fixtures where margins are razor-thin. For Forest, it was a lifeline, a moment that kept them firmly in the contest. For Liverpool, it felt like a pivotal turning point that could have significant consequences in the title race. With emotions running high and social media erupting, one thing is certain: the debate over VAR and handball interpretations is far from over. As the season intensifies, every decision carries enormous weight. And at Anfield, this one will be talked about for weeks to come.